Hello and welcome back to this Moon Messages reading. I will just apologise, it is a little bit late because I didn't actually realise, but the new moon in Capricorn was on the 23rd of December, so I'm a little bit late, guys, but I do apologise for that. But obviously with Christmas festivities, things get in the way, don't they? We get distracted and, you know, social stuff takes over, family stuff takes over and all of that. But yeah, so this reading is from the 23rd of December until the 6th of January. It's from the new moon in Capricorn until the full moon in Cancer. I think it's either the 6th or 7th of January, depending on where you live in the world. I do apologise if I do have to clear my throat sometimes. I've just got a bit of an illness at the moment as well, which hasn't kind of helped. But hopefully I will feel better soon. Okay, so you're not really seeing my face for that reason as well. Not looking my best at the moment. Anyway, so let's get on with this reading. So the first card we have is reflect on your priorities. It was upside down. But what that told me is if you look at it, it's normally like when things are upside down, it's normally that they mean the opposite, or that it means it's going inwards, or it could, with this particular one, it actually means that you're going deeper. Okay, so you're looking at things a bit more deeply. So what came to mind for me is that when you write a to-do list, so like if you've got a long list of things to do, or things that you want to do or need to do, normally you write a list to kind of help you prioritize and to tick things off and make sure they're done. So what message I get from this is that you are trying to prioritize your life. So this is like a bigger thing, okay? It's not just like a shopping list or, a to-do list to like tidy up or, things like that. It's more like on a deeper level. It's to do with your life. So it's prioritizing people in your life that you want to spend time with. It's prioritizing, your career or your relationships or, important things in your life that you think are going to make a big difference to your life. And this is a really good thing to reflect on going into the new year. So in this period from the new moon until the full moon, it's time for you to really sit down and think, what do I want for my life? What's important to me? And that's like the biggest question that came through. What is the most important thing that I need to do first on my list? What do I need to prioritize in my life? Is it more important that I prioritize my health right now? Is it more important that I prioritize my career right now, or family right now? Whatever it is, it's looking at things a bit more deeply, and it's working out what's really important to you. Okay, so yeah, that's the first card. And then the second card is see the bigger picture. So again, it kind of follows on from this card. It's looking at things as a whole. So looking at your life as a whole. And it could be beneficial for you to kind of draw out something. Like you could do like a mind map, or you could just draw, write down like everything in your life. What job you've got, what relationships you've got, what your health's like write down all of those areas in your life, finances, career, all of those sort of things. Write them all down and just get a clearer picture of what every section is like. Maybe you could do like a mark out of 10 for how good you feel in each area. This is kind of my logical brain coming in, but it might help for you to kind of see, like I say, see the bigger picture. See the bigger picture like more clearly. Like, how is my life looking? How is it feeling? Am I happy in these areas? And if not, what can I change? What can I improve on? What can I do something about? Okay. So it's a real reflection time going into the new year. And then this card, as you saw, was upside down. This is the new moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Because it was upside down, I feel like there is a mistrust there. I feel like there's a part of you that's coming in like a fearful voice that's just not believing that good things are coming or that things are going to change in a positive way. So there's a part of you that's just going, no, things aren't working out. Things are never going to change. you know, oh, I can't possibly change my job, or I can't possibly earn more money, or I can't possibly find someone to love, or, you know, whatever it is, you're being in a negative mindset, or you're in a fearful mindset. And I'd probably say it's more on the fearful side, even if it comes across as like quite sort of, you know, pessimistic or negative. It's your excuses for your fear. Okay, so what are you afraid of? Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What do I not trust that will be well? You know what, it says trust all will be well, but it, as I say, it was upside down, so it's like you're just not trusting that something's going to work out well. And when you are in that mindset, unfortunately, you do reflect what you believe. So you do start to magnetize what you believe. So the more you believe that you're not going to get something, the more you won't get something. So it might be a change. It might be I don't know what I'm trying to get out here. It might be a case, that's it, that's the word I was thinking of. It might be a case of changing your perspective, okay? Just changing the way that you think. And yeah, a bit like the last, I think it was about the last moon messages, I mentioned something like this. So we've still got a little bit of residue from the last reading, which makes sense, okay? Okay, and then the next card we have is Go Wild. Now what came through from this is letting your hair down, okay? I know that we are, well, we're just about coming up to the end of the party season, I guess. Do apologise for my bunged upness. Yeah, we're just coming to the end of party season. Obviously with New Year, it's going to be a big party for, you know, whoever's celebrating that. So let yourself enjoy it. If you're not celebrating, if you're, you know, staying in and just having a cozy one, then find time to let your hair down in other ways. Find time to really enjoy yourself and be present with the joy in your life. Because when you're in a negative mindset, when you're thinking, oh, things aren't going to work out, and you're feeling like in that stuck energy, and you're not really clear on what you want and things like that, you can get a bit down, and you can just you know, get in the mindset of, oh, I'm not going to enjoy myself, or I'm just going to stay in, I'm just going to you know, not speak to anyone, or and I can't find anything fun in my life. And you know, some people might be thinking like that. That is only going to bring more of that energy. So how can you switch up your energy? How can you have more fun? How can you bring more joy into your life? Think of the things that bring you joy in your life and do more of them. That could be as simple as reading a book. It could be as simple as listening to the radio, or, you know, like dancing or singing or playing computer games, or I don't know, whatever it is that just brings you joy. Do more of it, okay? Because when you're in that energy, when you get into your joy, good things start to come, and you actually start to change your perspective more easily as well. You start to think more positively when you're doing things that you enjoy, okay? And then finally we have Practice Gratitude. Now this was a card from the last moon messages, I remember, and this is about when you are doing those things that make you feel joyful. Really embrace that energy, really feel it in every single cell, in every single bone in your body, okay? Don't just think, oh, I'm really enjoying this. Like, actually feel it properly and be grateful for it. Say thank you for those moments, because when you say thank you to the universe for those moments, the universe will bring you more of those things to be grateful for, okay? And then finally we have the crystal of the moon cycle, which is chrysocolla. Now I know that chrysocolla is about communication, so I always struggle with this when I'm filming it like this to try and read it. I'm gonna probably bring it closer to me and just read it like this, okay? So let me just move that over so you can see that crystal, just in case you want to get one. That's kind of what they look like. Okay, so chrysocolla, essential meaning: speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, right speech. When you speak your truth, you are being true to your soul's desire to participate in the co-creation of a better world and a better life for you. Chrysocolla's spirit message for clear, authentic speech that arises from your heart is this: the force of the conscious universe's love is here for you today as you choose to speak up and speak out. For you can be a clear channel for what needs to be said. Your voice is so very important, for you You are a unique being with your own calling and destiny, and the conscious universe expresses truth through you. Practice choosing your words consciously as you voice a difficult truth or speak up on behalf of someone who has felt powerless for too long. Be assured that because of your commitment to heartfelt communication, your voice will ring out, cutting through the noise today. Relationship message. Trust and intimacy build when we have the courage to speak our truth. And today, Chrysocolla Spirit is here for you to support you in right speech. Speak your truth as you see it, from the heart, using words that express the very best of you. Don't hold your tongue out of fear that you aren't enough or don't deserve to have your say. Practice telling the truth with love as a sign of respect for yourself and your experiences as you have lived them, and your emotions as you have felt them. Claim your voice and use it wisely and honourably, for many truths make up the collective truth that we all share, and yours is no less valid than anyone else's and deserves to be heard. And prosperity message. We often remain silent because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or be embarrassed. But Chrysocolla Spirit has appeared to tell you that now is not the time to hold back your truth. Practice right speech, expressing yourself in a loving and honourable way as you discuss your business and financial dealings. Speak up about what you need and desire, and what you are thinking and perceiving when it comes to the flow of money and your own desire to experience prosperity. You will be heard today. At the same time, recognise that any truths you hear from others are their truths and have value for all. Listen carefully, setting aside any defensiveness and tuning into the heart of what others have to say. You can learn much today if you are willing, much that will help you in your quest to have firm financial foundation. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Chrysocolla is an excellent stone to use when we need assistance in speaking up and speaking our truth. Meditation with this stone helps open and clear the throat chakra, allowing the words of the heart to rise up and be expressed. Chrysocolla teaches us to be aware that our words carry vibration through sound and asks us to be conscious of what vibration we are choosing to send out into the world. Now, that is really interesting because as I'm reading it, and it talks about clear speech, doesn't it? It talks about using your voice. I'm very aware that my voice is very croaky and very not clear, and that probably has a message for myself in that as well. But also it does kind of connect with what I'm saying here about getting clear on what you want and speaking that into existence, speaking that to the universe. Okay, so speaking your truth, speaking from the heart, telling the universe what you want rather than what you don't want. Okay, because the more you speak your truth and you ask for what you truly want, the more you are more likely to get it, or move closer to it. It could be that what you need is closer relationships, and actually that to be able to get that you need to be clear on what you want, and you need to speak your truth. It could be things like that. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be personal to everybody. It's going to be different for everybody, but take what you can from that, and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so that is your moon messages reading from the new moon till the full moon. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do want to book a personal reading with me, all my details are in the description box, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because you will be notified when my future videos come out. Give it a like, comment, share with friends, and I will love you forever. I will see you on the next moon messages. Bye.